Chapter 3: The Empathy Way. Getting back to the body you love that loves you back. This is why every failure you've endured has brought you to the success you're about to achieve. Before we dive into the 7 steps of Empathy Way, EMPATHY, let's review. When you think about the things that have made you stronger and smarter, they usually involve chaos in some way: loss, epic failure, or basically most of the 7 deadly sins, especially sloth and envy, as well as a few of the 7 dwarfs. That's exactly how you know you're ready for success in the area of improved health and overall wellness. You've been there, done that. Now it's time to channel all that learning into one direction: getting healthy again. Remember, you've already tried dieting, fitness fads, counting steps, calories, and positive thinking just to eventually gain not only the weight back, but even more, because chronic dieting and drinking diet soda is associated with weight gain. One factor that contributes to this phenomenon is an increase in appetite hormones. In addition, calorie restrictions and loss of muscle mass causes your body's metabolism to slow down, making it easier to regain weight once you start eating normally again. Also, when you lose weight quickly, especially without exercise, you not only lose fat, you lose muscle as well. And you may have to deal with other issues that contribute to weight gain, such as stress and a disrupted sleep pattern from your caloric chaos. Therefore, this is not the solution, but you know that. Plus, as some of you learn, dieting in your prime physical formative years has led your body to believe you are always one step away from famine, again, so it holds as much fat as possible to keep you safe even decades later. And some of you know that if you would just start being the athlete again, you'd get back in shape. But guess what? For some reason, you just can't bring yourself to do it again. I stand firm on the fact that diets don't work. If they did, no one would be overweight. Yet I hear people say, of course diets work, people lose weight on them all the time. To which I counter, true, but rarely forever. You also lose weight when you get the flu, food poisoning, or take drugs like diuretics, amphetamines, or cocaine. But I hope you would not expose yourself to that just to lose weight. So stop trying the diets and just eat better because you know how. Just saying. Baby steps, please. It's very true that some folks have fad dieted and kept the weight off, but they're not the ones reading this book. Let's bust up the illusion of willpower and self-discipline, shall we? I see so many people hang their heads in shame and pronounce, if only I had willpower or self-discipline. You do. Begin adding to the list you're making all the times you did stick with it, not the times you did not. Think of all those situations, not just the diet and exercise ones, then look at the circumstances that help make them happen. I'll bet my baby beauty contest trophy, yes, I still have it, that you'll see a pattern of how willpower looks for you. Willpower is a talent. We all have it. It just looks different on everyone. Kind of like genes. This is where your emotions come into play. Your body is designed for homeostasis. It seeks normalcy, complacency, and predictability. That's exactly why it's been so difficult to get back to the body you love. It has nothing to do with willpower. It's just been so long since you've been there that your body and mind have forgotten what it feels like and how happy it makes you. The good news is, there's also something called muscle memory. It's a super cool thing where once your body has done something regularly, it's easier for it to bounce back to that state. This means that if you ever enjoyed some type of physical activity, no matter how many years ago, doing it again will bring a smile to your face, laughter in your heart, and after a few short days of DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, you'll be almost good as new. I say almost because the body of your youth is still different from your adult body. Not better, just different. And different is good. Change is good because you're either green and growing or rotting. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's true. Being overweight and unhappy or depressed isn't 100% your fault. That's hard for me to say because I'm a huge fan of personal responsibility and honesty. However, sometimes we just don't know. Like when we thought the world was flat, leeches pulled out illness, or that conditions just run in the family. As we move on, it's time to expose all the lies you've been led to believe so you can really let go of your guilt or hopelessness and get the body you love that loves you just as much. Then, you can create a reasonable plan of actions that suits your current lifestyle. You're going to choose things you enjoy and make them a permanent part of how you live your life.